Walking into class my first day of school as a teacher, I was surprised to see that the room was empty. There was, of course, a carpet, tables, seats, marker boards, and a telephone, but no television, no computers, and no learning disability devices. I walked into the room next to me and asked the teacher, also another special education teacher, why technology was lacking in our classrooms. He replied,
We're teaching kids with special needs. They don't need to use those complicated devices. Besides, what kind of learning can our kids get from playing on a computer all day?
I couldn't believe what the teacher just said. Did he really say that computers and other devices couldn't help teach kids with intellectual disabilities? He was sorely mistaken. In my past experience in a special education classroom, whether I was shadowing or assistant teaching, technology was everywhere. Kids used iPads to play games that taught them how to count, read, or even to trigger their memory. There are many apps on the iPad made specifically for students with special needs. Apps are easy to find on the iPad. They are small and square, and all a person has to do is press the square and they are into the program. Some of the apps made for students with special needs are Let's Go Chipper, Imagine Machine, Reading Raven, and Speech Tree. These apps teach kids with intellectual disabilities to read, write, learn about nature, and how to pronounce words. I had a student in one of my past classes who didn't talk and used a learning disability device to communicate to the teacher. The radio and television were used as devices to calm kids down if they were having problems or were upset. The computer had games and learning programs installed within it that help teach kids the basics of all types of learning. Software can be installed onto the computer to help specify in different types of learning each individual kid needs help on. Kids were able to practice writing on Microsoft Word and could explore different types of excerpts from shows on YouTube. YouTube also provided a different way of learning through instructional videos. One important part of being a special education teacher is teaching students how to interact and live in a community with others without disabilities. With the use of YouTube, students are able to learn how to tie their shoes, wash dishes, and learn essential skills necessary for survival in a community through instructional videos. YouTube can also entertain students with music videos, comedy sketches, and so much more. The overhead displayed writing prompts and explanatory questions, such as what day of the week it was or what the weather was like outside. I had to do something. Walking to the class in the next room, I went up to the teacher and explained to him all the reasons technology in a classroom was crucial. If I couldn't convince him, I knew I would have to bring more of the teachers in. I knew that with technology, I would be able to further my kids in success and create interactive ways of learning. And I wanted to share the knowledge with all of the special education teachers.